yeah! Fish on! Oh, yeah!
There we go. That was a shot.
Oh, he ate it! You
Fish
got him!
on!
Fish
Okay.
on!
Get him on the reel, Larry. Get him on the reel.
He's on the reel. Got him on the reel. Fish on! Fish on!
There you go. He came all the way over. Way to go, Larry.
buddy.
Every angler has a favorite time of the year to chase fish with a fly. Whether it be during the blossoming spring, during the green of summer, the colors of autumn, or during the cleansing white of winter. It merely offers a backdrop to a pursuit that has attached itself to the soul of a fly fisherman. Rod, reel, fly, and fish.
Oh, there's a big fish.
Oh, big fish.
There we go.
Big fish.
Under that log, behind that rock, or deep in the dark blue could lie the fish of a lifetime. It's in that helpless hope that the angler will march from year to year through a lifetime, hoping the next cast connects dreams and a fish of legend. Welcome to Seasons on the Fly.
Welcome to Seasons on the Fly. I'm Greg Heister. It's one of the most rare anadromous species in the world. It's also one of the most favorite targets for a fly fisherman. And here, it's a true hunt and stalk. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Seasons on the Fly, and welcome to Alaska's Bradfield Canal.
Fish on!
Fish!
Fish!
Atta boy, Larry!
Woohoo!
All right, Larry!
Run, baby, run!
Larry Larson of Wild Alaska Sport Fishing and Cruises. You know him. He helped us catch a king, silvers, halibut, lingcod, and several species of rockfish on a fly.
Come to Papa! Whoa, here he comes, here he comes!
Well, this salty, grizzled ocean goer knows his way around a creek as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, this fishery is native wild steelhead. And in the Pacific Northwest, where the steelhead are the most common perhaps in the world, most of those fish today are hatchery fish. And so to find a fishery that is not compromised with any other genetics than what nature put here millions of years ago is a wonderful thing. These fish are strong, they're beautiful. I mean, they're the quintessential fly fishing fish.
Hey, hey, hey! She's got spirit. Oh, man! Uh-oh, uh-oh! Yeah, just dog it. Oh, get away from that rock.
Along for the day, Danny Roop of Southeast Alaska Fly Fishing, one of the few permit holders here. This river is called the Eagle, part of Southeast Alaska's Bradfield Canal. A river that will be choked with pink salmon in July has a run of spring steelhead as well.
Oh, what a great fish.
In terms of Southeast Alaska, you're looking at the Alexander Archipelago that has probably 150 coastal rivers that have steelhead. Each stream, maybe 5 or 7 miles long, ends up with a gene pool that is totally unique. These fish have been coming back here now for thousands of years, but these are fish that arrived here after the last ice age.
Oh,
He takes too much of control. Nice job, buddy. That is a nice fish. That
nice.
is a very nice fish.
Wild Alaska thrives on the wilderness experience. We want to take our anglers as far away from civilization as possible and as far away from other anglers as possible. Not another boat, not another incursion by humans of any kind. And here we are just minutes from a hot shower and a good meal on the Perseverance. And that's what we do.
Okay, he's gonna go.
thanks, Dan. You're the man, buddy.
Oh man,
Nice.
well, you got him.
Nice.
You got him.
The Eagle is a freestone braided stream. As we proved earlier in the week, it's navigable in a jet scow, and with 3 or 4 determined guys, you can get about 5 miles up from the saltwater.
up well above what we talk about Valhalla, the place where steelhead are drinking mead and spending time with hen steelhead and having a great time up there.
The Eagle is considered a large river in this area. Many of the southeast Alaska rivers and streams are small, many are even short. They can be less than a mile long.
You know, when you're looking at fish that may have come in on the last high tide, maybe last evening, oftentimes in the lower water, you can actually catch fish that have sea lights on them. They're so bright that they literally are 18 hours, 12 hours, 6 hours from the salt water, and they'll have that parasite.
Look at him. What a fish. What a beautiful fish. There he goes. Nice. God, it doesn't get any better than that. When Seasons on the Fly continues, the bears graze, the river and its pitfalls, and a stalk of all stalks.
Greg Heister here. Find out the truth about chronic Lyme disease. Go to seasonsonthefly.com.
Seasons on the Fly brought to you by Loop. Join the Loop Army and help take North America by storm. And by the Restigouche River Lodge. Come fish the land of the giants.
Hi there. Don't let the Seasons on the Fly experience end when the show does. Go to the brand new seasonsonthefly.com and watch fly tying demonstrations, a few full episodes, and be sure to pick up a hat or season 1 on DVD and support the show. And remember, we've got a Facebook page. Go there, click like, and stay in touch with us. I really appreciate you supporting the show, and I hope to see you on the river sometime.
There's nothing like waking up in this environment. Snowfields and glaciers are a constant reminder that true wilderness is just feet away. You can reach your destination here with great intentions of hitting the fish early, but this is what you call a wilderness traffic jam. At the mouth of the creek, a brown bear sow and her young were seconds from the Perseverance.
Got a pretty good sized brown bear sow and 2 second-year cubs. They're not real big for second-year cubs, but they've got the rounder ears and their muzzle is getting a little bit bigger, so they are second-year cubs, and they'll end up spending all of the summer with the sow, and then den up with her in October, and then May, this time next year, she'll be thinking about kicking them out and then going into heat and looking for a brown bear boar.
The morning was slowed, but nobody seemed to care. An unforgettable start to this morning.
I bet there's 4 or 5 fish out there we're not
Probably
seeing.
right.
This is Martin Creek, a great example of how a small piece of water can offer a world-class experience. And when you look around here, you can see the forces of nature that have and still do carve away at this canyon and this creek.
As the ice retreated, you end up with the march of the alder and some of the nitrogen-fixing plants that allowed the conifers to come in. And when we look at the country on either side here, we're looking at bedrock within just 6, 8, 10 feet. It's not really earth, it really is forest duff, it's detritus, it's just rotting vegetation, where one of the things that you end up with is that a lot of these trees, because they're old growth, either rot and go over on their own, or more often, the 60, 70, 80 knot winds that we end up having end up taking over, especially in winter storms.
Okay, you were a little long on that cast.
Fish!
Yeah,
There we
fish
go.
on! Oh, yeah!
There we go.
Nice! That one's
All
bright.
right, Greg.
That fish is wild.
Whoa, is he
That's a
bad.
real bright fish, it looks like.
Yeah,
going down
so
too,
Real
bright.
bright fish.
Wow, that
Oh,
fish is
you're around the
crazy.
rock, Greg. Let him fall back. There you go.
Oh, that's a heavy fish too, Greg. He's got a big belly on him.
Very nice.
Coming up river.
The water is so clear here you can see the fish. Most of the steelhead fishing in Martin Creek is sight fishing. You can count them yourself. this fish is hooked less than a half a mile from saltwater.
Crazy fish.
Here she comes, Danny. Here she comes. Yeah, she's pretty thick. She's got shoulders.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
fish.
Looking her up.
Nice. It's a beautiful steelhead. She hasn't been in here. No sea lice though, but
Yeah, I was looking. I wouldn't have been surprised if we had one or two still hanging on her. Oh, there we go, boys.
Nice
right.
release.
Her tail is just too soft.
way to go, Danny Roop.
Nice job.
This creek is dotted with boulders, massive boulders, and they didn't get here by helicopter. They were rolled.
Some of them probably are glacial erratics. There was a glacier up this valley. Some of them were left over from the retreat of that and then were moved down into this area by a huge amount of water coming down through here. Some of them are probably bedrock that have since then come off and then also have been rounded as they work down the river. This is probably 600 pounds in front of us. One of these days it'll end up looking like the spawning gravel that we have off to the side.
Oh, he ate it! You
Fish on! Fish
Okay.
on!
Get him on the reel, Larry! Get him on the reel!
He's on the reel. Got him on the reel.
Attaboy.
Woohoo!
All
Oh,
right,
yes. Yeah.
my tube fly.
That's a pretty nice fish, isn't it, Greg?
That's a beautiful fish.
Yeah,
Big
look at
show.
that. Beautiful
Way to
golden.
go, Larry!
There he
Look at
is.
that fish.
Oh. Spectacular. Oh, look at him. Oh, well done, Daniel.
Fish in hand.
Nice.
There we go, boys.
Oh, nicely done.
Tube fly.
Beautiful.
Way to go, Larry! So,
Buddy.
A day that ends with an amazing sunset and an all-you-can-eat crab feast aboard the Perseverance. When Seasons on the Fly continues, bouncing off those boulders, a bird's eye view at smoking hot fish, and time to go swimming.
hi there. Go to seasonsonthefly.com and support our sponsors. Without them, this show is impossible. Find their logo, click on it, go to their website, and buy their product. Let them know that you learned about them through our show. And thank you for watching Seasons on the Fly.
Seasons on the Fly brought to you by the Baja Pirates. Here's your chance to fish the aquarium of the world. And by seasonsonthefly.com. Don't let the experience end when the show does. This is the Harding River, another freestone that is wildly impacted by the tides of southeast Alaska. Covered by salt water, at low tide an 8 to 10 foot waterfall would keep any boat from going up or down. So your window to find fish can be short. Going up with relative ease, you look for fish in the 4 to 5 miles of navigable river.
The Harding is a river that very few people get up. There may be 1 or 2 or 3 boats a year that get up there. It's a death march in terms of hiking up there, and so you just don't get up there very often. And yes, there are all 5 species of Pacific salmon and an extraordinary rare run of steelhead up there too.
If you find fish, you spend the day. If you don't, you must retreat in time to beat the falling tide that will expose the doom that awaits at the mouth with that waterfall.
But hang on going down, guys. You hit rocks. You know, it's good to have a really tough boat.
Oh, that was a shot.
And you need to be prepared to take care of yourself and rescue yourself, because it is an adventure.
With the dropping tide, you may end up walking the boat through the maze.
You're doing great, Greg.
I'm not sure that the adventure we took up the Harding River was something that we will advertise and sell again, but it's part of Alaska. It's part of being out there and banging it around in and the rocks, jumping out of the boat and having to dislodge it from the rocks and pull it downhill. Yeah, it was a great experience.
Just don't be the guy in the middle of the river when the boat comes off the rock and you're stuck, because this is what will happen. Just a little wet. Of course, it is May in Alaska. It's pretty cold. Just enough salt water to make it out of the Harding River. Still enough time in the day to hit Martin. Many of these creeks will include a short hike, which is good. When you can get above and look down, it's like looking through a window, making spotting fish a breeze. And Dr. Tom Thilo has joined us, and the stalk is on.
It's pretty fast water. We have this guy Greg along, you know, that tells us that there's 2 fish down there, and we have to trust him and make sure that how we're going to attack this situation. It's hunting. It really is hunting for fish. So we organize a plan and decide on how to approach the fish, how to cast to the fish.
Better in line, but it's better.
Hey, fish on, fish on!
There you go. He came all the way over. That fish moved 7 or 8 feet.
Get him on the reel, Tom.
Over the right. Holy shit. Now, Tom, keep your hand off the knob.
Keep your hand off the knob.
Reel.
I see it.
There he's right under you. There you go.
Okay.
It can be somewhat tricky when you're the angler and you have 3 armchair quarterbacks barking instructions that don't always connect. You're under that stick. Get out there. Get out there. There you go.
There you go, buddy.
Okay, now go with go. Reel as you go.
You know, that little canyon, we've nicknamed it the throat, oftentimes holds fish, especially some of the really sea bright fish that are working up through the pocket water and working their way up into the gravel.
Oh, it was exciting. Yeah, I had a great coaching section there. But you got to move, and the fish, you know, has some major control, and let it get tired enough to be able to bring it in close.
Tom, that is a gorgeous steelhead. Wow, yes!
That's a beauty.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, salt water this morning, man. Way to go.
How was this for your first fly caught steelhead?
Not many people catch them on the fly rod. I've caught them on the Snake River before back trolling, but nothing compared to this experience.
Got it.
You got him, Danny.
Fish on!
Yeah, you can see it. Oh, there it goes. Funny how they're not moving. They came in as a school. They're going to stay as a school for a while. Those are fresh fish.
The day didn't end without the leader of the pack sticking a fish. It was his boat that took a beating up the Harding. It was only right.
I've spent 32 years up here in Southeast Alaska exploring the 4 rivers that we looked at this week, but another dozen or more, many of which have steelhead, and we're looking at putting together trips 3 weeks in the month of May, right at the center of the run, and giving other people the kind of experience that Tom's had with us this
Come
week.
here, Tiger.
Ah!
Nice
Seasons on the Fly continues after this. Seasons on the Fly brought to you by Dry Fly, handcrafted spirits made in the Pacific Northwest, and by Wild Alaska Sport Fishing and Cruises. Come find the real Alaska. Seasons on the Fly brought to you by GoPro. Be a hero. Hey, here's your chance to fish where Seasons on the Fly shoots. Join me, Greg Heister, Larry Larson of Wild Alaska, aboard the Perseverance this spring in Southeast Alaska. Steelhead rivers all to yourself and rivers full of wild steelhead. It's a once-in-a-lifetime trip. Book now. Call or go to fishwildalaska.com. Join Seasons on the Fly in Alaska, catching wild steelhead. Call today. Southeast Alaska. If you like a little adventure with your steelheading, this should make its way onto your bucket list. The comforts of the Perseverance have made this springtime jaunt into Alaska's rainforest a lot less edgy and dry. Warm boots, warm food, and a warm shower, combined with trackless beaches and gravel bars and fish that haven't seen a fly. Until you put one in front of them, of course. I'm Greg Heister. I'll see you next time on Seasons on the Fly.
I think what makes this experience unique is the fact that we are in the middle of 4 unique steelhead rivers by ourselves, no competition, in one of the most beautiful places you can ever imagine here in the rainforest.
How perfect can it get, Greg Heister? How perfect can it get?
And the steelhead are wild. They're accessible, catchable with the fly. This experience is second to none. If you're a fly fisherman, you're a steelhead fisherman, this may be one of the last chances to do this, you know, in our time.
Okay, here we go.
It's a lively.
Great. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Right
Oh,
on.
buddy.
What a day.
Man, oh, man.
What
oh,
a
man.
day.